Good morning, my low carb kings and queens. How are you? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the last Saturday of September. Woo! We are down to the third quarter, y'all. Well, we're really at the end of the third quarter. And so it's fourth quarter. Top of October is fourth quarter of 2024. And we have got to finish strong. Yes, we do. My name is Kim. I am your low carb queen, and I am on a weight loss journey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to y'all for a few minutes. But before we start talking, I just want to jump in and get these cottage cheese chips in the oven because they have to be in the oven for about 30 minutes. It said 375 for about 30 minutes or until they're nice and crispy, and they have to cool. So we'll talk while they're cooking. All right. Thank you for coming in. Those of you who come in, those of you who watch later on. So it's real simple and easy. We've got some cottage cheese here, whole milk cottage cheese. I do not like cottage cheese. I've tried to mix it with other things. Not a favorite. Not even close. But I'm going to give this a try. We'll see what's going to happen. It's thicker than I thought it would be. So we're going to just drop these onto some parchment paper. And then we diving right in today, y'all. So I have lots to talk about. Oh my goodness. But we're diving right in. Lots and lots to talk about. And let's see. Okay, so we've got 8 chips here. Throw this into the oven. I'm just using this little oven up here. Probably would be better if I use the other one. But let's see. This gets pretty hot. Yeah, we're baking. Give me a second. Okay, let's see. I'm baking. My temperature is 400. My timer is 30 minutes. There you go. All right, so just do that. Oh, I forgot. Forgot, y'all. Ouch. I forgot. Hold on. Forgot to put the everything bagel. That's going to be key for me because, like I said, I'm not crazy about. Forgot to put the everything bagel. All right, let's try it again. All right, here we go. Mercy, let me get a bottle of water. Oh. Oops. Okay, so, hey Joshua, how are you? So glad to have you in the building. Yes, you are first. And I appreciate you each and every time that you come in. So glad to have you in the building. Ooh, so we've got the cottage cheese chips today. Cottage cheese chips are in the oven. That's good. And while they're in the oven, we just going to chat. Chat for a little bit. First of all, you know, Hurricane Helen or Helene was down here, and she knocked a few trees and stuff down. Our power was out yesterday from about 6:45 a.m. When I woke up, it was off, and I got a notification from Duke Energy. At first, they said it wasn't going to be back on until 2. So I was like, oh. And then, I mean, until 8 p.m. And then it actually came back on somewhere around 2 or 3, somewhere along in there. It's amazing how much we depend on electricity. The good news is gas stove was working. Woo-hoo! I love a gas stove, okay? For more reasons than one. But yeah, the gas stove was working. We just had to, light it. So one of my daughters was like, we don't have no electricity and people still cooking. But yeah, so we made it through that, thank God, and all is well. The second thing is, I told y'all in another video that I had bought a couple of items towards the weight loss journey. One of the items I bought was this Tal, T-A-L, mug. No, I did not buy a Stanley. But this is to hold my tea in the morning. And I'm telling you, it's so hot that I sip on it. Well, I had to start. My daughter was making it for me. Excuse me, my voice is going in and out. My daughter was making it for me. Good morning. And I had to, add a little cold water to it so that it wouldn't be so hot, because I really couldn't start drinking it until about 12 o'clock. And I get off at 1. So I have this. And then I also have this. This is a 30-ounce thermos that I fill with water, and we have, filtered water and filtered ice on the job. So my goal is to get through 3 of these. I sip on this after I finish my tea. Sometimes I don't even finish it all. I'll pour some of it out so I could get started on this, because I want it to be finished by the time I get off at 1. And then I fill it up before I leave work and sip on that all, the rest of the day until the evening. Hey, Carla, how you doing, daughter? Thanks. Yeah, we're okay. We're still here, thank goodness. Thank God. Oh yeah, Dollar Tree does have great coffee cups. Absolutely. Um, oh, thank you for the shirt compliment. Actually, this is one of my shirts on my Etsy site, Lion of Judah. I don't know what that other stuff is, Joshua. I believe in Jesus Christ, period. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. But anyway, I got this, and so I'm trying to do 3 of these, which would be 90 ounces a day. My coach wants me to up it to 4 a day, or at least, drink a full bottle of water before I go to bed and a full bottle of water when I wake up in the morning. So that would constitute 4, because if I get 3 of these in during the course of the day, and then drink 1 bottle of water, 1 whole, just regular bottle of water, excuse me, that's 16.9, and 1 is 16, another one in the morning, then that's another 32 ounces. So that's my goal moving forward, to try to do that. As soon as I, get up, get a bottle of water, drink that, and then start my day. And this will be filled up so I can sip on it till lunchtime, blah, blah, blah. So that's that. Those are the 2 items that I purchased that I absolutely love. Excuse me. So this is really my first bottle of water. because you know it's Saturday and you know you get to sleep in on Saturday. I mean, yeah. So my throat is really is doing so much better. My throat and my sinuses. So sorry. So of course I want to talk to you about my weight loss. Oh my goodness. This girl has been starving me, okay? Starving in no uncertain terms. I have been on like 1,200 calories or less. I'm putting together my video for the week because, you know, when I first started the 75 soft challenge, I was putting it in every day. But of course, as life goes on, I'm not able to do that. So I just started putting it together for the week so that y'all can see everything I ate during the week, how the calories and carbs came out. My carbs have been extremely low. They haven't been keto carbs, which is 20 carbs per day, period. But they have been low, well under 100 each and every day. I don't even think I hit 100 carbs for the last 2 weeks. This is crazy. And so that's been great. I felt like I was going into ketosis, however you say it. And because I was feeling a little lightheaded, I was having a bout with constipation. And but we got past all of that. I was just mostly, you know, having a fit because I'm used to snacking, whether it's a low carb snack or not. I'm used to snacking and I haven't been able to do that. Like I said before in one of my previous videos, if she is going to be caring enough to get up early every morning before I go to work, make my breakfast on her lunch hour, make my lunch, and then after she gets off work, make my dinner, then the least I could do is, you know, be faithful to her commitment to me. Because it was a couple times I was like, okay, if she wasn't doing this, I'm just going to be like, you know what? I'm hungry. I'm going to eat, period. And I'm so glad I didn't do that. First week, we were down 4 pounds, and that was good. The goal has been to at least be down 3 pounds a week if possible. And by golly, I got on the scale this morning and we were down 3 more pounds, okay? So let's see. No, we were down, let's see, I was down 4 pounds. I was at 354. And then this morning, you know, and clothing is everything. This morning I got up, you know, before I got fully dressed, got myself together, came down here, got on the scale. And it was 353. Took my little house dress off, and it was 352. So yeah, it's TMI, I know, but guess what? 352. I'm gonna take that. That's 6 pounds. Okay, 6 whole pounds in 2 weeks. I cannot wait to get past that. I'm excited about it. But you know, on my own, I've been able to drop 6, gain 3. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen this week. So yeah, we're down 6 pounds. That's wonderful. I'm definitely happy about it. I feel good. Like you'll be surprised how much a few pounds can make you feel if you're carrying a lot of weight. I didn't even start coughing like this until I got on here. You'll be surprised, but I do feel I feel better. I feel good. And that belly fat that's being stored, I can even tell the difference in my stomach. So with that being said, in the words of Traces of Twan, with that being said, I'm excited to see about what's going to happen this week. Now, she's asked me to give her 2 weeks to prove to myself that I could lose weight just nutritionally and with the exercise that I was already doing, which is walking, at least 5,000 steps a day on my job. After the job, if I go someplace to do something, then it's 5 to 6,000, by the end of the day. My thing is, and Shell, when I say she, talking about Shell, my coach, my daughter coach, was saying that, like if you notice when you watch my videos, especially the one coming out, when I put in exercise, I put in like 12 minutes, 15 minutes or something like that in my Fitness Pal. And I do that so that it could come out to the equivalent amount of calories that my tracker says I burned. And, she was saying that that wasn't accurate. And I agree with her to some extent. But the tracker is tracking my heart rate, my walking. And so at my thing is at the heart rate that is calculating, that's probably how many calories I burn, because I'm not, doing a rigorous, y'all know what I'm trying to say, rigorous walk during, during school, during the time that I'm at work. But I'm, walking, going to this class, sitting down, going to that class. And so, like I said, it's calculating heart rate and also the steps. So it's saying, okay, you walk 5,000 steps, but you only burn 125 calories. And that's okay, because I feel like I know I've burnt more, but I'm going to put that into my Fitness Pal and, just to show that it was some form of exercise. So that's what's happening with that. What I want to do is I want to, for this next week, start exercising like I was doing previously. Just a 10-minute. If I move past 10 minutes, then great. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to get too excited and then, be all hyped and then do it for a couple of days and then stop. So for this next week coming up, at least 10 minutes every day. Now, I know on 75 Soft, you're supposed to do 45 minutes a day. Well, coupled with the walking that I'm doing at work and the 10 minutes I'm doing here, okay, it is what it is. If I decide to do 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening, that's great. But I don't want to commit to that because, like I said, I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to get too excited. So I'm definitely going to do, find me a 10 to 15 minute Grow with Joe video. And I have some of them already, in my history and saved. So I'll do that. And that's going to boost my metabolism. And, that's going to give me some energy, release some endorphins, all of that. And I think that will help me, lose an extra pound or two. My coach's concern is that if I start exercising, it's going to make me more hungry and have a greater desire to eat. Well, that's a chance that we have to take. I've survived this 2 weeks without any cheating whatsoever, no chips, no candy, no diet sodas, nothing. The only chip I had was when I tried out those wild chicken breast chips. And they were okay, but they did leave a bit of an aftertaste. I don't think I'll be trying those again. I have, however, discovered another chip, and I'm going to share that with y'all. You know what? I think I can share that with y'all while we're waiting for the cottage cheese chips. Okay, Carla says, have you tried to add extra protein into your diet? I know my nutritionist said we need at least 60 grams of protein a day. Yes, definitely been trying to do that. Shell, she's big on protein, low carbs, from her back in her vegetarian days. She had to get that protein in. So my protein has definitely been up. And again, you'll see that in my video. When I finish, doing this, I'm going to finish editing my video. I've got 2 major things to do today. Finish editing my video. Well, 3. Finish editing my video, go get my nails done, and then one more thing. I hope the nail salon isn't crowded. But anyway, that's what I missed about Philadelphia. You could go to the nail salon and get in and out in 30 minutes, like 40 minutes max. You could get your nails and feet done in an hour. Like, they're like, you got 30 minutes in this chair. Down here, it's good. Everybody takes their time. There's no pressure, no rush. But I'll be wanting to get out of there. Okay, yes, send it to me. Yes, because I've been doing tea, I haven't started doing coffee, and I love coffee, but been a little afraid to do coffee. Um, I'll just stick with the tea. The current tea I have is a ginger tea with probiotic in it. So I need that probiotic. So I'm sticking with the tea right now, but definitely on like a Saturday, like today, I could get up and have a cup of coffee. And I love a hot caramel macchiato. That's my drink. Starbucks has it, McDonald's has it. Love it, love it, love it. And so I can't have it. Like, that's a lot of carbs and a lot of calories. So moving forward this week, we're definitely going to focus on high protein, continue with the low carbs. We had a discussion this morning, Shell and I was like, I cannot afford to go any lower on the carbs. I just can't. And I definitely can't afford to go any lower on the calories. But, we're going to continue with the low carbs, continue with the high protein, and focus on more water. And I'm going to do exercise. I know the 75 soft, like I said, but guys, let me just do 75 soft my way, okay? Let me do it my way. 75 super soft. How about that? Okay. Reading, I read every day. I read the Bible. I'm currently reading this book. I have a group of students that I'm doing a novel with, and I'm trying to stay ahead of them. But I kid you not, this little book is so cute and so good that I am reading it just so I can get finished with it and see what happened. And if you have any kids, you might know it. The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. It's so cute, but it's a good little book. I was like, this little book is so good. And the kids are really enjoying it. They're like, I want to read it on my own because we don't have enough of the books for my group. I have like 7 in my group, and I only have 5 books. So, 2 people have to share. So they're like, I want to read it on my own. I'm like, well, we don't have enough books, so we got to just make it work. But anyway, yeah, so I'm reading. I'm going to kick up the exercise. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about how many pounds I've lost. And I'm excited about how I feel. I feel really good. I'm so grateful to Rochelle for helping me with this. And she's a tough cookie. So let me tell y'all what happened. Yesterday, like I said, our lights were out. It's like 9 o'clock. Normally she's up at 7 o'clock making my breakfast for me, which y'all know is the standard plant-based sausage, egg, and cheese, either on a keto bagel or the mission wraps. So can't, well, we thought, I was like, well, she sleep, we can't cook. And so let me I got some celery sticks and I got a tangerine. Well, she didn't want me to eat a tangerine. She was like, we had talked about this previously, the only fruit that you can really eat would be berries because fruit is high in in carbs. And so I'm like, okay, well, look, I can't, I'm usually eating breakfast. I'm getting hungry. I don't want to be hangry. I don't want to just, grab anything. So I got the tangerine. So my guilt steps in and I text her and say, I'm about to eat some celery sticks with some, garlic and onion dip and a tangerine because I don't have any breakfast. So she comes flying into my room. Oh no, you can't eat a tangerine. That's too much. We Googled the tangerine is 14 carbs. Oh my gosh, my feelings were hurt. She was like, plus, that's going to spike your sugar. So she was like, I will go downstairs and cook because I talked to somebody and they were like, your gas should still work. And so, of course, we Googled it and yes, we found out that it did. So she was like, I will go downstairs and make you your sausage, egg, and cheese, but you can't have the tangerine. So tangerine is sitting over here and she's over, she's like, so are you going to give it to me? And I'm just looking at her because I have peeled the tangerine. It's just sitting there, And I don't want to break my momentum, but I'm hungry. She said no tangerines. I don't want to be like, well, oh, well, too bad. And so she goes, are you going to give it to me? And I'm just kind of side-eyeing her like, really? Like, I'm trying to pull the mom card. So she gets up, comes over and snatches the tangerine, and runs out my room, walks right out real fast. So I'm like, oh my God, this girl. So it was a funny moment because I'm like, I can't even get a tangerine. That's a shame. I do have frozen berries. I want to make some of my berry treats. We're going to sit down and talk about that. And they're very low carb. So we'll definitely sit down and talk about that. I might make some of those today. But yeah. So that's what's been going on. I'm excited to see, like I said, next week, I need y'all to realize that if I lose 3 more pounds, I need to lose 4 to 5 pounds by next week. Hey, Sean, how you doing? How are you doing? I need to lose well, maybe not in a week because the goal is 3 pounds, but that will put me in the 40s. That will put me in the 40s. That's good. That is good. I saw you were trying to decide what you want to do for your birthday. It's your birthday. You tell everybody what you want for your birthday. Listen, I love to travel, so but I'm not traveling like I did last year. Last year was a milestone, so we all went on a cruise. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday. Well, I know one thing I'm gonna do. I'm going to a play, and I don't know what else I might do. I don't know. I'll figure it out though. But anyway, yeah. So let's talk about these. Because the cottage cheese, for those of you coming in, the cottage cheese chips are in the oven. I wanted to take a look too and see. Hold on 1 second. Cottage cheese. Okay, so for this cottage cheese, a half a cup of cottage cheese is 5 carbs, 0 on the fiber. And this whole question of subtracting the fiber so that you can get the net carbs, I'm all for it. Some people say don't do it. Some people say you can do it. I'm definitely all for it. What is cottage cheese? Oh, okay. Yeah, milk. Duh. So yeah, 5 grams, 5 carbs for a half a cup. Well, how many? Isn't it like 4 tablespoons and a half a cup? let's see. You know Google. Get out the way. 4 tablespoons and a half a cup. Let's see. How many tablespoons are in a half cup?
0.5 cups is 8 tablespoons.
8 tablespoons. 8 tablespoons and a half cup. So 8 tablespoons is 5 carbs. This container is 16 ounces. So I don't know. I don't even know how to measure these. I guess it's probably like a quarter cup. When you scoop it out, the spoon that I use is definitely not like a half cup. It's probably a quarter cup. So I'm going to venture to say that the chips might be like 2.5 carbs each. 2.5 carbs each or something like that. Okay, so let me see, where are the, oh, I smell something. Let me check them. And then they have to be cooled. They definitely have to cool off. Let's see. It's only got a minute left, guys. Only a minute left. Let me see if I'm gonna be able to put them somewhere. I might be able to squeeze them in here. I might be able to. Let's see, where are the mission wraps? Oh, goodness. Why are they not in the refrigerator? I guess we use them so much. Okay, so I got some mission wraps here while we're waiting. They're almost done now. Almost done. Oh yeah, the other thing, Shell wanted to start incorporating protein shakes. Okay. We definitely need fiber for sure. Absolutely. Especially trying to be on keto. And then, how's your water drink? It's going better. Like, I bought this. This is 30 ounces. Trying to do 3 of these a day. And so, we've been close. That's those right there. I hear you. I'm coming. Hold on. So, yeah, so I'm trying to do 90, but Shell says I need to increase it to 120. So that's what we're going to try to do these next weeks. So I'm going to show y'all in a second what this looks like. Let me move this over here. It has to cool completely. Well, it was little scoops, but they all came together. They all came together, so I don't know. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator for a couple of minutes. Try to see if I can let it cool off a bit. I don't want it to be on my eggs and cook my eggs. I hope it gets crispy because You have to let it cool off completely. So yeah, that's how my water is doing. I'm doing better with the water. And you know, we just gotta keep trying. You got any ideas how much water I should be drinking? And please don't say half of your weight, because I can't. That's what people say you should be drinking either. I think it's half of your weight or whatever the weight is that you want to be. Somebody said something like that. Whatever weight you want to be. But I don't know about that. That doesn't make much sense. Maybe I had it wrong. Yeah, see? Half your weight. Yeah, that's too much. I can't. That's too much. I gotta work on this 120. 120 and 120 is 240, and we know I don't weigh 240. So I gotta work on 120. That would just be too much water for me. It's taken me a long time to enjoy drinking water. So this is the chips out of the Mission wrap. So what I want to do is, because I'm just doing this on the fly for y'all while we're waiting for those other ones to cool. Ba-ba-da-da. I want to do some garlic, maybe a little parsley. Don't get too fancy. I love the garlic and herb seasoning. I need some onion powder. Onion powder. That should be right here in the forefront. I see some ranch seasoning. All right, we're just going to do garlic today. I don't see any onion. And I don't feel like looking for it. Spend the whole time looking for it. Garlic and parsley. You love garlic and parsley? Yeah, it's a good combination. You know what I'm starting to like a lot? Cucumbers. I am starting to really like cucumbers because they got a kind of a sweet taste to them. And when I put them with the onion dip, the garlic and herb dip, it is so good. Yep, so good. And I love onions. Doesn't matter what kind. Yellow, white, red. I love the red onions. So we got some some garlic and some parsley. And we're just going to take these and put them in the air fryer real quick. I'll take these and put them in the air fryer. Hey, Boo Thing. See ya. And love you more. And drop these right in here. And let them cook. The last time I did it, it was for 12 minutes. And it was just slightly too long for me. They were good, I ate them, but I could have had them a little bit lighter. All right, so we're gonna put these in here, in the air fryer. And yeah, that's what's happening for those few minutes. Auntie Mama, how are you? So nice to see you. Yes, I have got to make hummus. It's okay. It's not one of my favorites, but I'm gonna make it homemade so that I can make it a favorite. Because I mean, dip is good. It's just dip has no. Most of the dips that I buy, the spreads, they don't have carbs, but it's high in fat, and that's what I've been concerned about. You know, sometimes the low carb diet is, or the keto diet is low in carbs but high in fat, which is another reason why I want to exercise because that fat counteract. I mean that exercise counteracts the cholesterol buildup, which you can also get from being a pescatarian, high cholesterol. So we'll see what happens. Again, I'm excited about that. Yes, well, you're such a healthy eater and you have so much great information. I'm gonna have to, invite you back again because you have a lot of great information on health. I remember when you told us about the little, the little circle pieces of information. I forgot what they call it, but you know those little things that be on the fruit. It's a little circle and it's got some numbers on it. Never knew what they meant. I never knew what they meant. Then Deshaun told us what they meant. Yeah, so glad to have you. Yep, so you explained that to us that some meant organic, some meant this, and some meant that. But yeah, I remember that. But yeah, so down 8 pounds if you just come in. I mean, I wish down 6 pounds if you just come in. And that's exciting. You said born in the greenhouse. What you mean? I see, Mom. What you mean? Yeah, so I'm excited about that. I really am. I feel good. And I'm so, like I said, so grateful to Shell for helping. I appreciate her so, so much. Even though she's very hard on me. She's very hard on me. Oh my gosh. It's not fair. Got you. Foods with the number 4, born in the greenhouse. Okay. And y'all gotta start watching these labels. Watching the labels. They have started, well, it's already been approved that this mechanically separated meat. I was going to go buy something for Lorna the other day, and I just read the label. Those brown and served sausages, because that's something easy for her to make. Those of you who know Lorna, she just pop them, in the microwave or, whatever, and she can make her breakfast or whatever. But I just read that label for the brown and served sausages, the turkey brown and served, and it's mechanically separated meat. I'm gonna show y'all what that looks like one day. It's horrendous. I was like, I can't do it. We gotta find something else. She's either gonna have to go plant-based like myself, or we're gonna have to find some organic sausage, or something, because it's I mean, the reality is they're trying to find other ways to, one, save money, and two, be able to feed the population. But the mechanically separated meat, when you take the chicken, you got the chicken and you take the breast off, the legs off, the thighs, and you just left with that carcass. And you know how that is, especially like Thanksgiving, that turkey carcass, you can, pull on that, put it in, make some soup out of it, all of that. Well, the mechanically separated meat, what they do is they have a machine now that they can add other products or chemicals to make the bone a little bit more soluble, and add some liquid, and they just push it all together, that carcass with that meat that's left on it, and they push it all together until it becomes like a spam, probably even more like a foam, and then they shape it into whatever, chicken patties, blah, blah, blah. And it's, listen, it's a mess. It's a whole entire mess trying to feed the population. So anybody who has a garden, kudos to you. And plant-based is the way to go. I'm getting there. I'm definitely not eating anywhere near as much meat as I used to. Did the whole pescatarian from January to May. You saw that, Auntie Mama? Yes, yes. And so, you know, every now and then I might have a desire, for a steak or whatever. Like I said, it's not a religion for me. Chicken, I don't like the smell of chicken. Now that I haven't been eating it, and when I smell like raw chicken, it just is horrible. I do not like the smell. I don't even like. I bought some smoked turkey not too long ago because I had a taste for greens, but the smell of the turkey was just not cool. It's like, yo, this meat stinks. So, when you deny yourself something and then you try to like go back to it, it definitely has a different side, a different point of view. Let me see how this is going. Okay, so let's see. So it depends. And that's been, this has been 6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes. So it definitely depends on how crispy you want them. These are a little lighter than the last ones I made. I'm an old school cook. I'm used to picking up stuff hot with my hands. Try not to burn my arm. But this is a new snack for me. A whole new snack, because that the mission wraps, are 7 carbs and 7 grams of fiber. Woo! So high in fiber, and it's a 0 net carb for the mission wrap. So if the people who are making these labels can put that on there and count the fiber and subtract it from the carbs, so can I. Some people say, like I said, don't do it, but I'm counting it. So here's what they look like. Nice little chips. Can y'all hear that? Definitely crunchy. And definitely good. If you want them a little crunchier, I'm surprised they didn't burn the last time because I kept them in there for like 12 minutes. This has only been about 6 minutes. That's pretty good. If you eat for texture and flavor like myself, then this will work because it does have a crunchy texture. Maybe I could have left them in there for another minute because some of the middle is not as crispy. I'm going back in here. I'm going to throw them in here for another minute, y'all. for another minute. All right, let's check on this. Let's check on this. It's probably not going to be crispy because I put it in the fridge. I'm just going to pinch off the end of it. Hey, Blue True One, how are you? Yes, the mission snacks are pretty good. Now this is the cottage cheese. I put it in the refrigerator, but you probably shouldn't. You have to let it cool completely. And you know, the refrigerator is going to add moisture. But for the sake of the video, I was trying to see. But I found a little crunchy tip. Let's see. And it has the bagel, everything bagel on it. That's not bad. That is not bad. That surprised me. But it has to be crunchy. And I don't think this is going to survive crunchy. Got about 10 more seconds. I don't think this batch is going to survive crunchy. So I'm going to make this again, but I'm going to use a smaller scoop so they can stay separated. And here it is. That's pretty good. Much to my surprise. I wonder if I could put it back in the oven and dry it out. So now these are just a little bit darker. That was 2 more minutes. So that was a total of 8 minutes. It just depends on how dark you want yours. Or how crispy. I wanted the middle to be a little bit more crispy. So yeah. So you can see the difference. A little bit darker. And it's definitely crispy. Hear that? Yep. I've had these before, and with some dip, it's okay. It'll satisfy that need for a crunch. And all I have is garlic powder and some parsley on it. You can put whatever you like on it. You don't have to put anything. I'm ready to try some with some Old Bay. Mission wrap. If y'all steal my idea, I would like a commission or a percentage. Yeah, this is pretty good. I'm gonna put this back in there to see if I can dry it out again. And I'm gonna let y'all go. And then I'm just gonna let it dry on its own. Yeah, I'm gonna let it dry on its own. Get some of that moisture from me putting it in the refrigerator. I'm gonna let that dry out on its own, and then it'll be fine. That's a good chip, for real. I don't like cottage cheese either, Auntie Mama. Can't stand it. But that was pretty good. Yes, definitely a great. That's what I forgot to check the protein on the cottage cheese. Great protein snack, says Blue Tree One. Oh yeah, 13 grams of protein for a half cup. That's a good snack. That's worth it. And trust me, Auntie Mama, I can't stand cottage cheese. But the little bit that I tasted is definitely doable. So, like I said, I'm gonna try to dry it out. But I'm gonna make some more, make them a little smaller, and see what happens. Guys, I appreciate y'all so much. So much. Those of you who come in, I appreciate those of you who watch later on, who watch the replay. Because, you know, when I go back and see that there were 50, 60, sometimes 100 views, I'm like, oh my gosh, people are watching the replay. So that's super. I appreciate you so much. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you. Blue True, I don't know if you heard, I'm down 6 pounds. Woo! Woo! 6 pounds, that's 3 pounds a week for 2 weeks. So we're gonna get past the 6 pound mark. I'm excited, but I gotta get past that. I got to get past that. When I hit that 15 pound mark, then I'll know, okay, body, you have readjusted. You are in compliance to what needs to be done. I'm gonna stick it out to 75 days. Because if I don't, I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all go. If I don't stick this, because I haven't cheated, I have, like I said, haven't had any, going to the store while away from home or anything. Even when I bought my students candy, I didn't. She was like, "Oh, look at you! I did not buy chocolate. Thank you. I did not buy chocolate. Nothing like. I didn't buy anything that I like. I bought like the sour candies for the kids, the nerds, all of that. Nothing that I like because I didn't want to be tempted, and I left it at school. So I'm gonna do the 75-day journey because it takes you right into Thanksgiving. Okay. And so if I don't do it, if I'm not faithful to it, and then Thanksgiving comes and I'm going out of town for the holiday, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. And then, we only got a month left for the end of the year. So I'm going to be so mad at myself. I know me. I'm gonna be feeling bad. I'll be feeling angry. So if I don't do this 75-day challenge, well, I'm going to do it for that reason, because I don't want to get to the 75 days and be like, you know what? If I would have just kept going, I would be down 20 pounds, 30 pounds. And I don't want to be mad at myself, y'all. I don't want to be mad. I'm very competitive even with myself. I don't want to lose. I don't want to be like, I want to lose weight, but I want to be like, oh my God, it's November, it's the end of 2024, and you still have not lost a pound, a good 10 pounds. Whatever it is, I want to walk into 2025 with a weight loss more than 10 pounds, whatever it is. So that I can say, okay, this year I struggled, but I was able to lose 10 pounds, 15 pounds. But if I don't do it for any reason, then I'm gonna be mad at myself. I'm gonna be so mad at myself. So our electricity just went out, y'all.
I didn't understand that.
So I don't know if y'all can still hear me, but it sure enough did. It just went out. No. Well, that's that. I guess I'll see y'all later. Wonder what happened. Okay, well, listen. Low carb journey, low carb life. see a low carb queen. Let me see, because I'm also running it from my laptop, and my laptop just went out. Yeah, I froze because my electricity just went out again. And my phone, was on the Wi-Fi, but now that the electricity just went out again, it just, switched on to its own T-Mobile. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I know they've been working on it, on the streets, so maybe they had to shut it down for a second. Oh well, it was nice talking to y'all. Glad y'all hung out with me. I can't even see, I'm farsighted. And I appreciate y'all so much. Low carb journey, low carb life with your low carb queen. 6 pounds down. And remember, every day is a new beginning. And y'all know I have tried over and over and over again. But this is the win, y'all. This is the win. Bye-bye. Yes, that's probably what they're doing, Auntie Mama, working on the line.